I've been playing Genshin Impact on and off for about a year, and I love this game. I love its open world, I love its action combat, I love its characters. Everything about Genshin is just a pleasant time anytime I sit down and play. And not long ago, they started celebrating their 1-year anniversary. At the same time, the Genshin community as a whole has collectively decided to throw a shit fit and start pissing on everyone's shoes, and this is unacceptable. I want to talk about that for a bit, and I don't want to spend that much time scripting or editing, so I guess we're just going to be talking over footage, over me just doing my dailies or something. I want to start this off by saying that, one, I am not defending Mihoyo at all. They are a big company, they can take care of themselves, they don't need me to stand up to defend for them. And I am not defending the sanctity of gacha games either. I am aware that these games are predatory by nature and they are designed to take your money, and I will get to more on that in a few minutes. At the same time, though, this video is not sponsored, and even if it was, I'm not going to pull my punches on what I'm about to say and what I think about what's happening about this anniversary. So, I guess to put you all in context, to get everyone on the same page, about a few weeks ago, Genshin Impact 1-year anniversary started unrolling, and they've been doing a few things as a sort of thank you to the year of players that have been playing Genshin Impact. The short list of this is that they've handed out a small amount of Primogems, that's the game's gacha currency, and just a small sideline of rewards. They've run a handful of community contests, fan art contests, screenshot contests, video contests, etc., also with very small rewards. They've been doing a few fun things like a browser infograph that shows your play history, also with a small amount of Primogems attached. They have a digital concert planned out, and this is their celebration for a year of Genshin Impact. And people have been not just upset, but literally throwing riots on every corner of the internet at the pittance of Primogems being given away. I guess to put you in perspective, the anniversary Primogems we received were a count of 40 Primogems. Only 40. And then, like, small handouts of around 20 Primogems each for each of these smaller things, like the contests or the infograph. I think the contests only reward like 100 Primogems even for landing first place. And to put that into perspective, it costs 160 Primogems to even do a single draw. A draw of 10 is 1,600 Primogems. So, as for what they were handing out for free as their little thank you gift, it's not even enough for a single pull. And yeah, that's a small amount. It's an amount that doesn't help anyone. But the backlash has been absolutely disproportionate. You cannot go anywhere on the internet, not YouTube, not Twitter, oh, especially God, not those two, and find anyone who isn't completely starting fires and vomiting on the walls about the anniversary event. People are just having absolute outrages on social media. They are review bombing the game on game store platforms. They are mass uninstalling over 40 Primogems. And, oh, get this. The Chinese voice actor for Kokomi, the latest character to be released, had a live stream where she was just playing games, and the Genshin community decided to invade this stream and just start harassing her non-stop until it had to be cancelled. And it didn't even start at the anniversary. Long before that, they had a content preview live stream for the 2.1 patch, and the English-speaking fans were harassing the voice actors who had appeared on that stream too. So this is not even an isolated event. This community is just awful, and toxic and full of hate. And I'm just going to say this outright, and this is going to be addressed at all of you who are shitposting about the anniversary, all of you who are uninstalling, all of you who are upset at all this. This question's for you. What the fuck is wrong with you? What is your actual problem? What do you think you're going to achieve from all of this? You think a year down the line, when Mihoyo launches their 2nd year anniversary, they're going to look back at how you acted now, about how you have nothing thankful to say or have nothing but hate and vitriol and salt, how you were bombing their games reviews down to 1 star on the store and mass uninstalling to just exodus out of their player base? You think they're going to look at this and say, wow, I'm sure thankful for all the players who have been playing our game. What a good sort of people. I'm going to give them 1,000,000 Primogems and a 5-star character ticket and a blowjob. You think that's what they're going to do for your behavior? Like, what if they saw, what if Mihoyo's investors saw that Genshin was getting abysmal reviews and was losing millions of players by the second and decided, oh, I guess the game just isn't pulling the numbers that it used to, so we're just going to pull the funding on this game, and Mihoyo is going to shut down, and Genshin is going to shut down, and guess what? Your fucking C6 Klee that you spent $5,000 to whale for, she's gone! She's fucking gone now, and it's your fault! What do you think is going to happen? Okay, dial it back. I'm going to be honest, I do not have the perspective that other players do. I am what you call maybe a seasonal player. I don't play Genshin every single day, nor every single month, nor every single season. I have phases where I will play the game for a bit, get what I want, put it down, come back for a new event, etc. And it's fine. You know, you're not meant to play this game every single day. And I'm also not one of these people who has spent thousands of dollars on rolling gacha, and I've come to know that this is somewhat of a regular thing. But there is an irony to all this, because sure, if I had spent $5,000 on Genshin Impact, and the reward for my commitment to the game was a measly 40 Primogems, then yeah, that sucks. And if you're thinking that you were entitled to more because of the money that you put into the game, you are deluding yourself, because that is not how gacha works. Gacha games, yes, they are designed to take your money. They are designed in such a way to tickle that nerve on the back of your brain that loves gambling. No matter how much you never thought you did, it will give you that high. It is designed to do that. And maybe you're indignant about the fact that by the time you get to this 1-year anniversary, they have only 40 Primogems to show you as thanks for what you've put in. And maybe you've come to realize that this gacha game has been duping you and your money. But that's not what people are upset about. No. What's the irony about all this is that people aren't upset that they are waking up to the idea that they've been duped by the gacha game, that the game has been tricking their unstable gambling addictions. No, people are mad that the gacha game isn't giving them more crack sugar to feed their gambling addiction. That's what they're mad about. They're mad about the Primogems. And that's what's leading to all this. As of this recording, I just found out that they started review bombing other games. What the fuck is wrong with you? How did it come to this? How did it come to this wonderful game that I like, that is far better than it has any right to be, having the most petulant, entitled pissbabies for a community? I'm just gonna end this in a way where I'm not screaming my head off, hopefully, but I just want to say that if you feel like it's necessary to plug thousands and thousands of dollars into this game, you actually don't. There are so many ways to enjoy Genshin that doesn't involve having C6 of every banner character. Is it bad that this game is designed with whale traps in mind? I mean, yes, I would love a version of this game that was just a fully featured single-player game that didn't have any of this. At the same time, though, it is a gacha game. It falls to you to gacha responsibly, to be able to recognize what the game is trying to do to you, and be smart about it, be resourceful. You can get what you want, but you have to recognize what you actually need. You don't need that C6 Klee. Most 5-star characters are actually fully functional right out of the box. There's an argument to be made that, yeah, if you don't have a C6 character, then you're technically playing a worse version of the character, but that's not actually true. Every character works. And it just falls down to how much you want to put in to make that work without having to spend any extra money or to go for those dupes. So, no, Mihoyo did not betray you by giving you 40 Primogems on their anniversary. Mihoyo did not cheat you, you cheated yourselves by thinking that this was how the game was meant to be played. I love this game. I love everything about it. There's so much I want to talk about how fantastic the experience of Genshin Impact is. And even thinking about it for the last month or so, it often feels like I can't. Because the community is just ungrateful for this wonderful game that we have that's free to play. Mihoyo has gone above and beyond what gacha games typically deliver to give us more than, quite frankly, what we deserve, if this community is to show for it. I love this game, and I'd love to share it with more of you, but I don't want to share this toxicity, this disgusting cesspit of people vomiting over everyone's shoes because of their fucking entitlement issues. I don't want to be ashamed to say that I'm a fan of this game and then be associated with this pile of babies who are flipping tables and setting houses on fire over 40 fucking Primogems. There is so much more to this game than your stupid gambling addiction. I just wish more people would see that.